Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. And I am in a platoon with Quickie Baby Wannabe, which is a pretty funny name, actually. Shows up to the stream quite often and wanted to do a platoon. So this was done on stream. And he said, let's do E25s. And I said, let's not, because they're silly OP tanks. But we did anyway, because they can be fun. I don't want to play this thing all the time, but every once in a while it is a hoot to play these things. And if you get in a platoon with a good player, like Quickie Baby Wannabe there, you can do some pretty darn good work. And we want to talk about today platoon and platoon synergy, which I've touched on several times in the past, but it's always good to refresh it. We are middle tier, but again, this is a tier 7.5 tank, to be quite honest. And on steeps, here we are on steeps, we spawned into the north, and we're going to head over here to the left side of the map, over to the east side, and do some bush tunneling. This is another map that's got a long row of bushes where you can do some pretty decent vision games in a phone booth. It is a close area, but you can do the double bush thing. There are multiple avenues to be spotted though, so you do have to be careful. So we're going to watch, we're talking, we're not actually in comms as far as direct comms, but clicking on the map. I'm talking on stream, so I assume he's hearing it slightly delayed. It's about a 2 or 3 second delay. And so I'm talking as we go in there. I said, hey, we're going to go to these bushes, and I decide I'm not going to sit at this rock, which is the pretty standard camping spot. I'm actually going to tunnel. And I see that T92 moving up, and Quickie Baby Wannabe, I believe, also. Does he stop? Yeah, he actually stops. Now, this is interesting. We see this challenger. We're just going to start taking shots at this guy. 2 E25s working on somebody makes their life pretty miserable pretty quickly. Both of us see the same guy at the same time and start shooting. That's that synergy that I'm talking about right there. Let's see, I don't remember. Yes, so now he's moving up. Slowly we're moving up. You can see that the bushes are opaque, which means you cannot see through them, and you will not get spotted. Now, when I say there's angles, the problem with this is if somebody comes up here, can't do it in a case mate. If somebody comes on this ridge, somebody red, they will see you down here. So that's the danger of the bush tunneling right here. You do have to be careful with that. We see the IS, the 3001D pushes in. That's very helpful, actually, because it gets this guy kind of interested. So I try to track him. I'm just going for tracks. That doesn't track him. I go for another track. Doesn't work, and he gets away. So it might have been better just to go for the lower plate and remove hit points. I don't know what it is with me, folks, but I never get tracks. I know that's a perception thing, and it's not true, but that's my perception. Every time I try to track somebody, it doesn't work. That's a little replay funkiness right there. So we're working together, both of us in the same spot. We're going to be able to double team anything that shows up. There we go. Poor Scorpion G. Everybody press F for respects. Went for the track right there. I was pretty sure I could get a track and a hit based on the angle that he was. There was hole behind the track right there, and he just absolutely gets annihilated. Looks like Quickie Baby takes a blind shot in there. Nicely done. I guess I need to say Quickie Baby Wannabe. If I keep saying Quickie Baby, the wrong impression. Just going for the track, trying to see if I can get some assist on this dude. There we go, and we gun that guy down. 0 assist, by the way. That got me nothing. And now we're going to get the swarming of the cockroaches. This is what these tanks can do, and especially when you're in a platoon of 2 of them, it's very hard to deal with both. The T-37 comes around, doesn't really see what's going on. He's kind of busy shooting that guy. I thought he was going to try to ram me, which is why I went forward to try to avoid him going for the ramp. They really want to kill this IS. These things have pretty good traverse. Quickie Baby starts taking on the T-37 to maybe save the IS, and I try to take on the 34-2, and we actually end up saving the IS. Platoon synergy, right? Probably there's an argument to maybe we go after the same guy, but I actually like that in that case because of how fast these things can shoot. We actually were able to save that IS. I think if we'd gone after the other one and then tried to switch, they may have had enough damage going into the IS to get rid of him, the one guy that was not killed. So now we're just driving around in these things. I'm just going to go past, all right? I know that my platoon mate's back there. I know this guy has decided to join the wolf pack, and the Jackson's following up. I figure he's not going to be a problem, and I want to get out of the open. I don't want to just sit there and spin looking at that guy. He actually survives a little longer than I thought. The Hotchkiss takes a moment to kill him. And now we're just gobbling up hit points, headed on this way towards their remaining tanks. This actually gets pretty interesting towards the end. It's going to be a big finish, all right, guys? Big finish. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. All right, so bring the cockroach up here. And we've got an M44 running, but I can't quite get it. Oh, he's just a little bit too little, and I wasn't ready. Okay. And we'll push in. Looks like platoon mate's with me. EBR Hotchkiss is with me. We see artillery. We see TDs with their backs turned. Cats and dogs living together. This looks absolutely perfect. And you can see that just the synergy of these tanks. And I said platoon, but really that EBR Hotchkiss took advantage of the two of us. Probably looked at the two E25s doing what they're doing and went, I want a piece of that. I am going to be the scavenger, get in there and get as much of those hit points as possible. Now, here's the big finish. As we pushed in here, I expected any moment the 100Y, the Su-100Y, to get lit. He must have been hiding in a corner or something over here with these guys, but clearly he's not, right? We've had tanks all through here. They would have proxy lit him. So I'm already spun and I'm out. I'm headed away. I want to be the first one to go find this Su-100Y. And I figure he's right there. Because as I was talking, I said, wait a minute, did nobody actually go into the very corner? And it looks like they didn't. I think I might have been the closest one, and I cut off and went along the bottom ridge right here. I am not going to cross the cap circle because I don't want him to know that I'm anywhere near. Right? Don't give him any more warning than possible, or than you need to. Now, of course, he figures we're coming at him, right? He has to. There's a bunch of tanks left on the board. I figure he's in this corner, and he actually is. I thought he'd be up on the ramp right here. So I kind of go up the ramp. Is he right there? I was also a little bit worried that I was going to get HE'd and annihilated, right? If he gets a good pen with HE, I'm gone. So I don't see him, and then I see him. There he is. Oh, geez. And I don't know what he's looking at, but he didn't see me. So now we'll just shoot. All right, so I get a shot. I get another shot. And it's ram time, folks. All right, this is... I want to kill the Su-100Y with an E25 ram. All right, let's see how we do. Oh, the conditions have been set. The conditions have been set. The Type 64 got a shot. Will the Hotchkiss get a shot before Guido rams him? A ram kill on a Su-100Y with an E25. Touchdown. Touchdown, folks. I told you it was a big finish. 5 kills, 4 kills for Quickie Baby Wannabe, and just a really good example of platoon synergy. Noted, pretty overpowered tanks. Absolutely. A good setup for us. We were middle tier, but everything we were facing tier 8-wise was easily pinnable. The 34-2, probably one of the worst tier 8 mediums, if not the worst tier 8 medium in the game. Scorpion G, very soft. The other was a Lynx, provided we don't get circled. But the good news is we're together. So the whole synergy thing of taking 2 tanks, whatever they may be, and working a flank together can be absolutely devastating. So our platoon plus a couple hangers-on who decided to attach themselves to our unit, so to speak, we just absolutely rolled up that entire flank and then flexed quickly over. That's where speed kills in this game, because we were so fast, us and the EBR Hotchkiss, flexing over to the southwest so quickly. They were already losing over there. They were definitely losing when we came in from the side, right? There was no way they were going to come back from that, and just an absolute romple stomp on there. Plus, a E25 ram kill on a Su-100Y is always epic. That's all I've got, guys. Quickie Baby Wannabe, thanks for the platoon, man. Everybody else, we will see ya.